If this is supposed to be the last go around for the Guardians of the Galaxy, I have to say it might possibly be the best one of them yet, or at least the best since the first movie. And that's simply because it was written and directed by James Gunn. This is a man this is a director, I should say, who has the ability to not let his own voice be stifled or overwhelmed by what the studio wants. He balances his vision with what these studios, especially Marvel, DC, these big blockbuster films that insist you do things their way, he still manages to get his unique sensibilities across. And that's when this movie is at its best. You know, you have that weirdness that you don't really see in any of these other films, that craziness, that kookiness that makes the Guardians exactly who they are. And I absolutely loved everything that this movie delivered when it's Gunn being his gunniest, so to speak. At times, if there's any negatives to me, is at times a couple of the jokes feel a little bit, they don't land as perfectly, and it does feel a bit bloated in some places where you have all these characters being thrown at you. But when it focuses in on those main themes, what Peter is going through, seeing this very cool, very different side to Gamora, and I think Zoe Saldana nails that. And of course, Rocket's heart-wrenching origin tale. We also get absolutely one of the most memorable villains we've seen in quite some time in the form of the High Evolutionary. All these things came together to give us the kind of movie that we want from Marvel, the kind of movie we've been lacking of late from Marvel. And that's a movie that people are going to be talking about in the best and most positive ways possible. It's been a lot of, well, that was okay, and that wasn't bad, but I wish they had done X, Y, and Z. I don't see a lot of people saying that about this movie. Of course, we have that stellar soundtrack. I see a lot of people tapping along and nodding their heads. Like I said, the visuals here, it's something you could only get from these Guardians films, and that is when the film is at its best, is when it allows Gunn to do his thing. So yes, I had an absolute blast with this. It's hard to review these movies when you've just seen it, and I only saw it last night, but overall there's not a lot here that disappointed me, and I'm really happy with this end result. This is definitely worth watching.